Hello everyone, welcome to Visit Malta channel. Today I'm going to explain about rent registration. Okay, so rent registration is a government official website that is used by a landlord and the tenant. Okay, so let me explain what are all the important things that has to be done using the rent registration. Okay, so this is the rent registration website by Malta government. Okay, so as a landlord, once the physical agreement between you and your landlord signed, what they will do is they will create a contract through online and informing the rent registration portal that that you are staying in their respective property. Okay, from the period of starting date and the ending date with all other information. Okay, so they will create all the information based on the required document from the landlord, and they will register. Okay, and everything in this page your landlord can see the video tutorial how to register a rental contract. Okay, so yes, only your landlord will register the copy that you have signed. So what you have to do is you have to register and create as a user. Okay, not the when I say registered, you don't have to register the document. You have to register yourself as a tenant by clicking on the create account. Okay, so once you click on the create account, you will have to give your email address and set up a password and click the create account. Okay, so you will get an email notification to verify your email address. Okay, once you verified your email address, you can log in to your portal. Okay, you will see the dashboard which has a contract registration and dispute resolution and registry of panel decision. Okay, now remember I am explaining as a tenant portal. Okay, so your landlord has a different portals and information. Okay, so I am explaining as a tenant what you have to do it. Okay, so once you're registered, you will not see your signed contract in under the any of the tabs. Okay, so what you will have to do is you will have to wait or request your landlord to register the contract that you both signed. Okay, once your landlord registered the document to the rental registration portal using their user information, okay, you will have to contact the rental registration by email or phone number saying that I am staying into the respective property and my landlord registered the rental agreement and the reference number. Okay, they might have a reference number. Your landlord have to provide the reference number. So using those reference number, provide it to the rental registration and request them to add the contract detail under your account by providing your registered email ID. Okay, so once they have added and replied to you, you can see your contract registration information under the contract registration tab. Okay, now dispute resolution, which means you and your landlord has any issues or any damages caused by you or your landlord, and there will be a miscommunication agreement, terms and agreement, and some financial issue that have to be claimed from your landlord, or your landlord has to claim some amount from you. So you both have an option to raise the escalation using the dispute solution option in the rental registration. Okay, so it's basically raising the complaint to the government against the landlord. Even the landlord can raise the complaint against the tenant. Okay, so this is the dispute resolution, and once you raise the dispute, you can check the dispute replies and informations here in this tab. Okay, now let me go through it later. Okay, now let me click on the contract registration, and this is the portal that your landlord will use and create a contract registration on behalf of you using your information and the landlord information. Okay, so as you can see, your landlord will give all the property information and everything. Okay, once they created, it will be saved in the draft, and if any feedback they can give. Okay, so after your landlord registered only, there will be a reference 8-digit reference number which you have to get it from your landlord, or you may get a email notification when your landlord use your email address along with your name and address and all of your personal detail when they registered. Okay, so if you're not getting any information from rental registration, you can ask your landlord to get the reference number, 8-digit reference number. As I mentioned, you can contact the rental registration by providing your email address, saying that I'm staying here, this is the reference number, my contract has been registered, please add my contract detail under my account. Okay, once it's been added, you can see your contract under the My Registration tab. Let me click on it and I'll show you. Okay, as you can see here is the reference number I have referred previously, and the starting date and ending date and contract type and address and everything, and here you can see the contract status. Okay, so once you see this detail, you can view these actions. Okay, and it will give you the PDF as a PDF file, which is showing your information and the property information and the landlord information and the duration that you're going to stay. Okay, the reason I'm explaining all this is because this PDF is very important, which you have to submit this PDF into the Identity Malta when you are applying for your residence permit card or your working permit. Okay, so this document is one of the mandatory document that you have to provide in Identity Malta for the residence card and working permit. Alright, so when you click on view, you will see the PDF. Okay, now I'm not going to show, this is my personal information. Okay, now the dispute resolution, which I have already explained. If you or your landlord escalate any issues regarding the finance or regarding any damages, you both can see the disputes under My Dispute tab. Okay, you can submit a new dispute also against your landlord, or your landlord can submit the disputes. Okay, so this is the dispute, and you can reply the claim and financial, all other information you can see. So once you raise the dispute, you can see the registry of panel decisions. I mean, the decision has been made by the rental registration and whom should have paid whom. The information will be showing here, and of course you will get an email notification also. Okay, so here you can see all of the disputes raised by throughout other landlords and tenants. Right. So as a tenant, the major benefits here, the registering rent registration, is that you have to get the PDF copy of rent registration and use it for your residence card and working permit when you apply. Okay, hope this information is useful. If you feel this information useful, please subscribe my channel and like my video and share with your friends and comment. Okay, so a subscription will motivate me to create more video. Thank you.